Hi everyone, it's Karen. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Sorry about the window. Today we are going to make one of the centerpieces for my daughter's baby shower. And the flowers came from Michael's. They were 40 or 50% off. They started at $7.99. The vases came from Dollar Tree a long time ago. And I'll fill you in on the fact that I can't find them anywhere. And anyway, you'll see, and I'll show you step by step. I'm going to try and do it like this. You're across from me. I did it yesterday with you guys, like looking down, and I didn't really like it. So I will decide between the two which one I'll post in case anybody wants to look at it. So anyway, I'm just going to put you down a little bit. Okay, so these baskets came from Dollar Tree. So I started out with this. I then got some golf balls. I was given some on a free website, not a free website. On Facebook, there's a group where you put something up for free. You can get something for free. It's really cool. So someone said, oh, I've got golf balls. I can paint them for you. I'm like, no, that would be great just if you could give them to me. They looked really good. So I spray painted half blue and left some white. I also bought some on Amazon if you're ever looking for used golf balls. And my son-in-law got some from his stash and his dad's stash. So anyway, so I painted, some, and some I left white. And I'll do this, sorry. Inside of here, I have all these little balls that came like this from Dollar Tree. I don't know if this is backwards. Every video I make now suddenly is backwards, and I have no idea why. But, so anyway, these were used at a party that my daughter and husband gave me. And they were see-through, regular glass. But I hate seeing like all of the stems. I just don't like looking at them. So, needless to say, I sprayed it with this frosted glass by Krylon. I've had this forever, and I think it's still full up to about here. So, great buy. I don't know how much it was, but absolutely what you can buy. Then I just said how I bought these. I bought these in white, silver, and blue. And I think there are a couple of packages that were mixed, either white and blue or blue and gray. Anyway, so they're vase filler. So I just kind of threw those in, again, to block some of the looking at the stems. So I took the golf balls, and I just, every other one, switched the color. So I did white, blue, white, blue. And I think I did 8 on every, oh, maybe not. Hang on, it could be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 8. There are 8. And then after I did that, I didn't think it looked well. Or looked good. Not sure which one. So anyway, I decided to do another layer. So again, I just did alternating. Oops, put it there. Spill my water. And once you get those in there, I don't know why, but they always end up with 2 the same. I don't know. That's like a math thing that I know nothing about. So these are the flowers that I bought. And these were at Michael's. And I don't know if I have a full stem to show you what they come. Oh, maybe I do. There you go. It's basically this. It comes with 3 groups of petals and a very long stem. So I just cut them down in all various lengths because I can't have them too high just because they're going to be in the middle of the table, and I want, everybody to be able to see who they're talking to. So, let's see. the other ones that I got, and I'm going to do 3 of these, just hanging over the side in 3, like a little triangular position. So I'm going to start with this because it looks like my tallest. And also, because you have the styrofoam balls in here, you can maneuver and stick them and they will go wherever you want. And if they're not going all the way to the bottom and you want, take it out, shake it up. There you go. Just put it where you want. So then I just basically went through, just sticking them wherever they seem to look good. I also don't put any extra green in here because these flowers do have a lot of green. A lot of leaves on these guys. So not wanting the green to take over. Those little styrofoam balls are great. So I feel like this is a little sparse. Stick in a couple more. And if you feel like you need it smaller, you can't get it at the bottom where you want it, just hack off. Now, my wire cutters are lost. All my stuff gets lost. Nobody cares about me. So I am using my mitering shears, which I love, but they got messed up when we went to change the blade. We lost something, and so it gets caught, and you have to, I need to buy new ones. And I think they're only like $15 or $20, so it's not a big deal. So I need a smaller one. That looks big, that's huge. I also got, and not sure, I did put them in one, but I'm not sure I love them. And they're little, I don't know, just little white circles. And then I also bought this in case, just as a filler. All right, so this is the only one I can find. So I'm gonna cut, see, they just catch on you. Oh, that cut nicely. So I think I just need this hole filled in over here. And then you can kind of bend them. I'm gonna pull it more this way. Just bend them and move them around. And then I'm gonna take these white ones. Now, some of them are very long and I don't want them dragging on the table. So I'm just gonna see by putting them in that styrofoam how they go in. And I feel like, yeah, that needs to be cut. But you don't want to cut so much that they're hanging on by a thread. And maybe even just taking this off will make a difference. And you just want to kind of shove them down in between all those little balls. And move around your blues. See, because this, you need it kind of, there we go. That looks better. And then I'm going to take my next one, again, pulling off the greens for now and sticking that down. And these you're going to place just in a triangle. So 1, 2, and I'm going to do one over here and shove that one in. But I feel like, you know, like it needs something, and this one is hanging. Like, I kind of like this one that goes right to it. These ones, I feel like they're too long. So just yank them out. Grab your little wire cutters, what normal people would use. And they do work. It's just sometimes you got to peel the plastic and twist it. And then it comes right off. So just keep shoving it in. And what's great, too, is you can just pull the whole thing out. And you don't have to worry that it's going to be messed up because you can just shake your little styrofoam balls around. All right, so we are coming right along. So I do feel like, see, the other thing is, if you don't grab everything you need when you see it, it's gone. You have, somebody buys it, and especially when all the flowers are 50% off right now at Michael's. Oh, I like that. So this white one's still bothering me, so I'm going to yank it out. if the flowers come out, no big deal. We just have to switch them around. So I'm just going to cut this off. And this is like half plastic and half wire. There we go. All right, so just pull everything to the side. Oh, I just need to share with you guys, because my son, who's now disowned, just sent me a picture of a pregnancy test. And him asking me not to tell anyone yet, because he doesn't want to take anything away from my daughter who's pregnant. And I was so over the moon happy. I was crying. And then I was texting him like, oh my God. And yeah, then he says, Mom, what day is it? And I said, oh my God, you are so far out of the will that you won't even know if you're going up or down the alphabet. But W's where you need to stay, because you are, stay away from, because you're out of the will. 100%. And that's when he said, but Mom, remember, you don't have a will. And I said, I know we keep putting that off. It's not a good thing, but it's just, I don't know, it sounds just awful to do that. A will, I don't like it, but it is. We grown-ups, we have to do stuff like that. All right, so this one, again, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a wire that bends here, and then this is just plastic. So I don't know if the plastic will hold it in there enough, but we're going to try. And then again, just kind of bend it if it doesn't cut all the way through. Just don't use your best scissors. If you have some junky scissors, go crazy. But I do label my scissors. Not that anyone in my family does what I say, but with my scissors, yeah, they're in big trouble should they use them. All right, now I just accidentally yanked off a little flower, which drives me crazy because you have no idea where it came from. Well, we can add it in later. All right, so things are looking okay. Now, let me move this stuff away. Now, in one of my arrangements, this is the flowers that I used. Not sure I love them in there, but we can just have a look and see what we think. And I would cut them down. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But I don't know. I mean, they're in a couple. I'll have to dwell on that part. I'm not sure. All right, so basically, this is what we're looking at. So I also made somewhere, I made little golf clubs, and one says baby and one says Dean. Now, I'm sure they're backwards because I don't know why they're backwards, but so I'm going to stick, we'll say this is the front. I should probably check if that's where I want the front. No, I changed my mind. So one says baby, one says Dean, and then white does show up. It's just not good with light. Anyway, I used white because I thought black would be too stark. And anyway, so she's due July 22nd. So I don't know why I cut them so big, but I did. And so I could only fit 722. And yes, I could have cut more, but if you just saw my house, like my whole family room is over there. And you can't see the floor. The garage is full. A storage unit is full. My disaster of a dining room. We can't even go there. It's disastrous. But anyway, so I figure if she doesn't deliver on the 22nd, 22 can be for the year, and I'm still covered. So anyway, I just kind of stuck these in with them sticking out just a touch. And what else? I guess that's it. So this is the arrangement. And I will pick and put and prod and move. And the other thing that's a great idea is to do this on a Lazy Susan, which I usually do, but I cannot find it. And if you saw the state of my house, you would say, oh, you poor thing, you're right, don't even worry about it. So I just stuck in some leaves that are just kind of hanging around, and that's what I meant. I like to leave them out, and stick them in after, where there's a hole or where I just don't want a whole new flower. And if they're not going in because they don't have the wire, just add some wire. And to do that, all you do is even take this. It still has the wire hanging out. And then line it up with the wire, which is right there. Kind of see if you can stick it through, which it doesn't have a hole. But you would then take it with, oh wait, I might have a hole. You can use the Floral wire and a piece of a dowel or whatever you can find. Plastic, anything that you can't, if it has like a purple on it, you want to paint it or, do something, you don't want it purple. But anyway, so this is one of my centerpieces. And this was the other choice I had, was to maybe put some of this in, but it's kind of, when I look at it now, it's more yellow than the white. Like here's the white and there's that. So as of yet, we're not using that. And as of yet, I might stick these in. Let's cut them and see what happens. But I was also going to use solar wood flowers. Oh, which is another thing. Those have just started showing up at my house for my son's wedding. So that's taking over my living room. So it's just been a day. Oh, and then my son sent me a picture of a positive pregnancy test. And I was so excited. I was crying. I'm sitting at my home by myself, no one to call. And I was just over the moon. So I said, call me right now. And he said, oh, I can't. I'm in the middle of a meeting or something at work. And I said, call me or I'm calling you. So I called him and I was like, oh my God, have you told Dad? And then he said, Mom, what day is it? And I said, oh my God, you little brat. Did I already tell the story? Anyway, so frustrating. And I did already tell it. I'm telling you, he set my mind over the top. Okay, so that's that. Now, I thought I would show you the onesies that I'm making because I'm going to drape it over the present table. So we have this one, which says, I'm told I like to watch golf, because I think his dad talks to him while golf is on. Then I am proof that Daddy isn't always golfing. And then we have the popular, my other stroller is a golf cart, which I love that one. And the last one, I do have more to make. These are just the ones I have. I am the one thing that Daddy loves more than golf. So, and then there's a green one, and I didn't have any yellow vinyl iron-on, so a friend of mine took it to do it. But this is going to say my first green jacket, because apparently, I know you get the golf, tilt you up a little bit. Oh, I'm surprised that only happened once. You get your green jacket the day of the Masters, whoever wins or whatever. So the Masters are playing the day of the shower, which is at the country club. So, yeah, so we're just going to take a thing and string them up, and I think that's going to look adorable. And thank you all for coming, and sorry if I told the same story a couple of times. It's just killing me what a brat my son is. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.